ama tu ako ndani na jamaa mwingine ametoka. This is a male-focused organization, and why men? We did a research and realized that the men have been baptized with so many names, including the perpetrators of all evil. And that's why we came together and decided that we register an organization that will focus specifically for men. What do? We have trainings that transform the man. At the end of it all, we transform the family. And when we talk of the family, the wife or the woman becomes the beneficiary of what we do. Because what we try to bring down in the society, in the family, and even in the community is to ensure that gender-based violence comes down through our trainings. One, we have a coursework that is called the Warrior, where this course makes the man to identify himself as a man. We have the next course, which is the Priest. This one takes a man to understand how he is supposed to protect and provide to the family as a man. Why do we do this? We do this because even from the biblical standpoint, a man is the provider of the family, and he represents God in the society, in the family, and in the setup of the community. So PBL trains men through the three tier courseworks. That's the warrior, the priest, the king, and also after that we train them, and especially those who are not working or those who live without the income. We take them through the Simba, that is business skills training, how to do business and how to manage businesses, and also we have the Farm for Life, where for those who are not able to participate in business, then we train them and give them skills to do the 21st century farming skills, which actually now gives them an opportunity to secure food for the family and even for the community. We have done that, and we have some impact that is known and recorded in our survey tools. We have been able to transform or to train 32,000 men, and also we have been able to transform 12,000 families, and we have been able to reunite 16,000 ex-cons, those that were trained in the rehabilitation and correctional facilities. Now Kenya will be celebrating, the world will be celebrating the Men's Day. We have seen celebrations, and especially the Women's Day, Mother's Day, being facilitated sometimes. And I think on that day, we wish to have platforms so that we can speak to men, tell them who they are, tell them how important they are, right from the biblical standpoint, and even from the system. And when we talk of the system, we talk of the government. The government has demeaned the man by empowering women. And that's why we are calling the men outside there to come up so that we can speak to them. And if possible, we can continue taking these men through trainings, because we have suicide cases. We have men dying, in fact, before women. And also we have men who feels that even talking of the legal processes, some of them have been jailed without offending anyone. And that's what we have come across in some of the correctional facilities when we have been training in prisons. So the men standing with me here, all of them have gone through the trainings, and actually they are the ones who are helping in training men in the counties that we are in, that is Nairobi, Bungoma, Busia, Vihiga, and Trans Nzoia. So these are the team And this is the team, not just the team, but because we have coordinators, we have board members, and these are the board members standing with me. So we expect to have platforms, and actually maybe through the media we can be marketed so that we can find how we can speak to the men who feels demeaned, the men who are virgins to the women, the men who are the perpetrators of all evils. We are ready to speak to these men so that they can understand how good and best they are right from the biblical standpoint.
A beneficiary of PBL, a beneficiary in the sense that very many families are suffering because of the poor leadership of men who have left their original purposed position of leadership in a family. I have also benefited in a way that my personal relationship with my family was not well before I joined this. I went through this training, through the 3 modules of warrior, priest, and king. That I had now to have a self-reflection over my position, and found out that, yes, I was lacking in many areas. I had left the position God ordained me to have as a leader in the family. And the principles that God has for man, that if well used, then he can rely on them. He can seek God guidance, and he can make correct decisions, and especially have very good relationships with the spouse and the children. So if man is transformed, then a family is transformed as well, and the society at large. So this project is very important in that men seem to have left their position to our women, and they are not ordained to be leaders in our families. So it is failing. There is even high degree of separations and even divorces because of man having failed to be a leader in a family, because he has left his position to give guidance, to give God's guidance, and even rely on God for the principles he has given him to lead well. So it is important that every man come to realize and go back to his position as a leader in our family, so that there can be good relationship, there can be love restored, there can be dignity in the family, and even good relationships. Before, as I said, I'm a beneficiary. Before this transformation, I must accept that my relationship with my spouse was not very good, because I was very selfish. I used to force decisions on her and hardly listening to her views. And this created conflict, which me and her could not solve. And there were divisions. It reduced love between me and her and the entire family, including the children. And even, as the children watched us squabbling every now and then they were divided. Some could be on the mother's side and others on my side. So the family was never cohesive as it is supposed to be. But now, after having been taken through this course, I've coming to realize the mistakes that men make. I particularly was making after the training that I've been put through. Now I changed and enhanced the principles in the 3 modules as we talked about them. That is in one module called warrior, and priest and king. So now there is happiness in the family. there is cohesion. There is now togetherness in the family. If there is an issue, we both discuss with my spouse, and sometimes even include the children, hear their views, so that now you can make a correct decision as a man, as a leader.
Kwa kunisaidia, imenisaidia vitu vingi. Niko na amani katika boma, ninafuga ng'ombe, na hata nikiondoka sina ugomvi katika boma. Na BBL ndiye imenisaidia. Hata nikiongea na mwanamke, watu ambao wamejifundisha BBL, wakati anaongea na bibi na watoto, huwezi kupigia watoto wako kelele. Unaongea tu, they are family members. Hata kama plot umenunua unataka kuuza, unaongea nao kwa upole. So relationship ya BBL imenifundisha, ninajua ya kwamba vile naweza kukaa na watu, vile naweza kuongea na watu. Anakuja kufundishwa BBL, hata kama anakunywa pombe, tutamwambia na atapata hii mafunzo kama ya waria. Utaona ya kwamba hata akienda nyumbani, ukiuliza bibi yake, atakwambia ya kwamba bwana yangu huwa anakuja mapema. Na utaona ya kwamba hata pesa, pombe vile anatumia ni gharama. Kitu kwanza tuliona unajua wewe mwanaume vile Mungu amekuumba wewe ni mfalme. Wewe ndio mambo yote. Sasa wanawake tunaenda kuanza hivi karibuni, hata wanawake tunaanza hiyo kuwafundisha.